Hey everyone, Chef Ryan here in the Growing Chefs Ontario classroom kitchen, and today we're going to be taking a look at what makes the perfect grilled cheese. For me, the perfect grilled cheese is a little bit salty, crispy on the outside, and cheesy and gooey and melty on the inside. So how do we achieve this? It all comes down to two things: the type of cheese that you use and your temperature control. If you use a cheese that is too old or an aged cheese like a sharp cheddar or an Asiago, the molecules in that cheese have begun to break down and you won't get that stretchability that we're looking for in our perfect grilled cheese. So I like to use a combination of young cheese like mozzarella or fontina for that stretchability and an aged cheese like sharp cheddar or Asiago for that flavor. When it comes to temperature control, you want to go nice and slow. You want the outside of your sandwich to be nice golden brown while melting that cheese in the center. If you go too quickly at too high of a temperature, you'll get a nice golden brown color on the outside, but you won't get that melted gooey cheese on the inside. Let's get started. So to start my perfect grilled cheese, I'm going to turn my pan on to a medium-low heat. Like I said, temperature control is very important to get the perfect grilled cheese. So a nice medium-low heat on my pan. I have 2 slices of bread here. I'm using a sourdough bread today because I like that flavor. I'm going to spread the butter all over my bread, right to the edges. You want to butter your bread and not put the butter in the pan so that we have a nice even golden color on our bread. So just one side of the bread buttered on both pieces. And then I'm going to put 1 slice of bread buttered side down in my pan. On top of this, I'm going to start building my sandwich. So like I said, I have a combination of 2 cheeses here. I have an aged sharp cheddar cheese for that flavor. Don't be shy when it comes to adding cheese to your sandwich. It's a grilled cheese after all. Next, I'm going to add some grated fontina. That's going to give us that stretchability to our grilled cheese. A little bit of salt and pepper. And then I'm going to close up shop and put the second slice of bread on top, butter side up. You can use your spatula to press down your sandwich just a little bit so that the cheese makes contact with all of the bread and it welds together. So we'll let this hang out. This is a bit of the tricky part to it. You don't want to flip it too soon or you risk your sandwich falling apart on you. So I've let my grilled cheese hang out in the pan for a couple of minutes, and it's okay to take a peek at it to see if it's getting a little bit golden brown color on the bottom. So I peeked at it, it's ready to flip, so I'm going to slide my spatula underneath the sandwich and just use my hand to help it flip over. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Like I said, you can press it down a little bit to make sure that both pieces of bread weld themselves together. So our grilled cheese is nice and golden brown on the outside, and if we crack into it and look at it, we get that stretchability factor that we're looking for. To me, that's a pretty perfect grilled cheese. I have 2 other examples of grilled cheese. This one is using sliced processed cheese. So if we cut into it, we're not getting that stretchability factor that we're looking for. It still makes a pretty awesome grilled cheese, don't get me wrong. Our last grilled cheese here is one that I cooked on too high of a heat. So it's nice and golden brown on the outside. But you can see the cheese is still a little bit raw and unmelted on the inside. So that's not what we're looking for. So we're going for that cheesy stretchability factor and a nice golden crispy outside. So once you've mastered the perfect grilled cheese, then you can start experimenting with different breads, different fats, and different fillings to go in your perfect grilled cheese. So I have 3 examples here. My first one, I've smeared the inside with a little bit of Dijon mustard. I put some ham and pickled onions in there. For this one, I used a whole wheat bread. And instead of my sharp cheddar, I used feta cheese and I added some roasted red peppers. For this one, I just added some bread and butter pickles. So get experimenting with whatever type of bread, cheese, and filling you think would make the perfect grilled cheese for you. Take a photo of it, post it on social media, and hashtag us GCO Kids. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with.